Hello, I'm a good witch, and I'm here to share with you some tarot cards and some witch wisdom, and just to remind you that this is a kind universe. It's just to remind you, I have a complete, guys, what do you think? A Kind Universe tarot cards. I think that would be great. We're working on it too. So that the back says A Kind Universe or Kind Universe, and this side is the tarot cards. You know, I love these cards, and they have part of my experience go on to tarot cards. I'm just really excited. Where's mine? I have plenty. So I'm really excited about getting a Kind Universe tarot cards. Would you be interested in them? They'll be no more expensive than others, but they will be branded with the best intentions. You know, because if we recognize that this is a kind universe, and that's in our mind, and creating it, that's what we live. And, you know, we're getting lighters because we always want to look for a kind universe, and I'm always looking for a lighter. And everywhere I look, there is proof that this is a kind universe. Today, I went bicycle riding with my friend of 40 years. He and I used to scuba dive together, and now we're riding bicycles on the street. And we had a great time. And I didn't get winded, and I nearly killed my friend. Did I become so confident? No, I've always been confident. I've always known that I'm capable. How? Because my mother used to say, just do it. You know, there's nothing stopping you, just do it. And I do it, and I was a success. And I know anything that I put my mind to, I can be successful at. And if I can't be successful, it's because I didn't put my mind to it. And I take responsibility for where I put my mind. You know, there's some stuff I am not ashamed of the fact that I am not grammatically correct in my writing at all times. And I need to have proper grammar in my writing, and I struggle with that. But I can always get down the ideas that need to be communicated in that evaluative documentation. So those two things combined, those two sides of, the story and the eloquence, or the story and the communication. I've always come up with the story as the refinement that I've said, that's okay, Shelley, you're good at other things. So, okay, I want to show you, now Monday, I want to show you what I'm doing with the tarot deck. I have, my personal goal is to know the tarot deck in English and Spanish, and to be able to put those words in my mind and my understanding, because I'm bicultural. My mother was a bicultural educator, and she raised me. So I want to be able to say it in English and in Spanish. And so these are the higher arcana cards. The higher arcana cards are the character cards. They're the fool's journey. There's what we try and grow ourselves to be able to feel self-actualized in this existence. For all of those that want to be like me, this is the way you do it. You learn about each one of the cards, and you learn about your truth, and you learn about your honesty and your feelings, and you do it through playing with the cards and learning about them. Higher arcana cards, character cards, lower arcana cards are the suit cards. This is 52, just like in a playing deck. But in a tarot deck, you have these additional 21 cards, or 22 cards, in the deck. So these cards I've divided up in the aces of all four suits. So this is the ace of coin, which I call secular. This is the ace of cups, which is emotional. This is the ace of swords, which is mental. And this is the ace of wands, which is creative. So number one is all primary source. It's all the alpha. It's all the beginning. It's all the beginning of the journey in those areas specifically. So it's new ideas. It's new creative projects. It's the alpha existence in creativity. So now the twos are about balance. They're all about weighing your options mentally, learning to balance yourself with another person, learning to balance your secular world, and learning to plan your projects. So that's number two. So I'm going to keep teaching you. We did the higher and lower arcana, and today we're on ones and twos. And let me say that the wands are about creativity. The swords are about mental activity. Swords are about mental activity. I'm looking for my travel deck. Swords are about mental activity. Coins are about the secular world, about how you make money, how you trade in... Oh, here's the other set. I'll put these in here and I'll use these. This is my home set. The other day I was stuck somewhere and I couldn't do my live because I didn't have cards. So I came back to the office and I ordered 3 decks. One for my purse, one for my office, and one for home. So that'll never happen again. Angie from Israel. Angie from Israel. Angie from Israel. So they're brand new deck, a little harder to shuffle than a regular deck of cards. These are the same size. Angie, Israel. Angie, Israel. Angie, Israel. Angie, Israel. Angie, Israel. So here we are. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Practicality. The Queen of making all things happen creatively. She's almost like a witch, but she uses all things to her advantage. This is not being satisfied with what you're looking at, but also not seeing what you're being offered. This is boredom. Wake up, there's more going on. Queen of Practicality. Once you do, your work will be admired. People will want to be involved with you. Notice we got the 3, the 4, and the Queen. It's about you. Sam from Lithuania. Sam from Lithuania. Sam from Lithuania. Oh, Sam, don't feel out in the cold. This is like, it's more of a test of faith. Once you accomplish it, you will be rewarded. You will be admired for your work. And you will be standing independently. You will be self-sufficient. So just struggle on. This is only your feeling now. Notice these are all pentacles. It's about your daily life struggles. Patty from North Carolina. 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 A 3 of Wands. A 3 of Creativity. Means get bigger. Expand yourself. Expand your horizons. Go forth into this world, knowing that you are guided and directed. Step forth and create all of that within you that is untapped. It's time to find out what kind of magic you have. I saw Lori. Hi. Lime seltzer water. Hi. Haddis from Australia. 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 Okay. New creative project. It has to do with creativity, and it has to do also with your power and your potential. The next card is about your untapped potential, that which still exists within you. So keep keep tapping into the universal energy that's available to you. You have all suits available to you. And you'll be the king of it all. You'll be the emperor. Take leadership roles. Teresa from Florida. Teresa from Florida. Teresa, it's time to build your security. You know, it's time to work for that security with that passionate man you're hanging out with. I know you've got some tough decisions about you, but this is just weighing your options. Just making, you know, and choose towards security. Because it helps in the long run. Trust me, I'm going to be 70. I am so grateful for the decisions that I've made. When I was young, I was making a lot of money. And instead of just making a lot of money, I called in a business consultant to tell me what I should do next with this money I was making. He told me, get disability insurance, set up a retirement plan for me and my employees, and the next thing would be to buy commercial property. I was making that much money. So I took the steps that I could, and then things changed. They always change. I wanted to move to Ventura. I moved to Ventura. Things change. Things always change. I got cancer at 47. And if I hadn't done what that man had said, getting disability insurance, my family would have been out in the cold. So never pay for advice without taking it. Dylan from Indonesia. Dylan from Indonesia. Dylan from Indonesia. Trust your intuition. It's a feminine part of you, but do it anyway. You have to develop this part of your soul because you need to take charge and go forward, trusting in your decision making. You know what's going on. You're in love. Melissa from Port Colborne. 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 Okay, it's the Seven of Wands. You're running into some creative obstacles where you have to stand your ground. And once you do, you'll celebrate it. Be charming. Om from Indonesia. Om from Indonesia. Om from Indonesia. Om from Indonesia. So, new creative ideas, new creative projects, powerful incentives. Use clear boundaries, clear communication, and be clear in your thinking. And as you're able to do that, you can stand independently, a self-sufficient energy. The result of the law of cause and effect. Rachel from Pennsylvania. Rachel from Pennsylvania. Rachel from Pennsylvania. Okay, you're planning a wedding. Take control and move it forward. This is 3 girls celebrating, and this is a wedding. Have fun. Boy, I sure stuck my neck out on that one, but that's what the cards say. Laura from Italy. Laura from Italy. Laura from Italy. Laura, you are admired. You must know that. Stop scaring yourself at night. This is your anxiety. It's not real. This is trust your intuition. Stop this anxiety. You know the answers within you. And this is being proud of your work. Hannah from Ukraine. Hannah from Ukraine. Hannah from Ukraine. Hannah from Ukraine. Okay, Hannah, this says pick up and leave. Leave the bad stuff behind. This says there's going to be change, a new beginning. Something's going to pass and something new is going to begin. And this is conflict and competition. So this one says leave. This one says change. This one says it's still going to be competitive. Y'all see my chillax pack? It's got little shrooms on it. And sometimes I use just my chillum for a joint that's gotten a little too short. Well, that doesn't work. You can always use your roach clip. We're back! Yay! I could, but we've got good. What genre of witch are you? Okay. I love tarot cards, but I'm also a healer. I have worked with persons in a healing capacity for over 50 years. I'm an occupational therapist. I practiced rehabilitation medicine for 30 years. And then for the last 20, I've learned to be an artist and how to transform myself. And so I say I'm a witch because I can recreate myself over and over and over again. I'm going to be 70 years old, and I'm looking younger every day. That's a witch. I know. I have had an absolutely beautiful life. And one of the things that I want to share with you is part of what brought me sanity is sculpture, figurative sculpture. Because at one point in my life, I had a chronic pain problem in my face. It's called trigeminal neuralgia, that shoots pain as if you got nerve damage with all of your teeth. It feels like you need all your teeth pulled out. And every time the wind hit my face, I'd have this pain. So I walked around with scarves covering my face for years. And then I found sculpture. I found sculpture. My sculpture taught me how to be outside of my body, how to imagine that form and that form, the model away from me and the model close to me, how to make the model close to me look like the model far away from me, and working on that. And just recently, I have learned how to do that in such a miraculous way. I want to share it with you. And what happens is when you pay attention to something outside of you, rather than what's going on in your head, time flies because you're having fun. And that kind of occupation heals you. And it healed my face. It healed me through occupation. Maybe it rewired my brain, because when they say neurons that fire together wire together, and the more I sculpt, the less pain I have. I don't have pain now in my face, but I sculpt every week. Lisa from Salem, Oregon. Let me pull 3 cards. Lisa from Salem, Oregon. You know what happens when you book a private session with me? We get to talk on a deep level, because that's where I tend to hang out. You're admired for your work. People like working with you. People want to create things with you. But right now you're feeling left out. Go with this, not with this. What's happening? Excuse me, day to day. Oh, you are feeling bad. This is a test of faith. This is, it can't get any worse. It's only get better from here. Tara in North Carolina. Tara in North Carolina. Tara in North Carolina. Tara, you've got choices. You've got opportunities and choices. And this energy of accomplishment and overcoming any obstacle is helping you. And so learn to multitask. Learn to balance things out. Notice all of the, oh no. So this is choices. This is problem solving. This is handling a lot of stuff and balancing it out. When I said, oh no, I was going to say, notice these are all about coins. And then I said, no, this is about character, creative character, and this is about heart's desires. Elizabeth from Mexico. Elizabeth from Mexico. Elizabeth from Mexico. Oh, this card, the 3 of coin. The 3 of coin. This is business. People like your business. This is new business opportunities. And this is leaving the old stuff behind. Take your opportunities. So, I was going to say when I do a private reading for you, I always get into suggestions about how to make your life work better. By looking at how you think, looking at how you play, and looking at how you rest. So this is tying yourself up with negative thoughts. And that's not resting. It's sleeping through life. So we're looking at work, rest, and play. How you think, how you work, and how you play. And don't expect me to tell your future. I don't do futures. I do more character. And I like character growth. And the more you think of yourself, and the more you value who you are, the easier it is for you to grow. Lacey from Tennessee. I hope it helps you understand what these cards mean. So when you have cards, you kind of hear my meanings. That's why I want to have cards that say a kind universe on them. Because that's what this is. Lacey from Tennessee. Lacey, have courage. Keep going. You're nearly done, but, you know, keep watch. You have untapped potential. You are capable of doing far more than what you know. Be safe. My private sessions are available on the link in my bio. And thank you. Hey girl, hi Riley. So the link is in my bio, and I do 2 a day, so I'm never exhausted. And I'm seldom at 30 minutes. I'm always much longer. Cynthia de Mexico. I love Mexico. Okay, it's time to take swift action and be determined. I know it's gone against your grain, but you must put yourself forward. And stop scaring yourself at night, Cynthia. This is all you're thinking. It's not the truth. This is the truth. Have courage. Okay. My 30 minutes are up. I'm going to do Lily from Miami because I think she was here. Lily from Miami for my last read tonight. And you know what I always want to say on these last moments together is that this is a kind universe. And the only thing real in it is love and loving relationships. So, with a full heart, look for that heart's desire. Don't let anybody trick you. Love is the truth. There's no trickery involved. Have clear boundaries. Have clear intentions. And communicate clearly. Clarity of mind. Lily, I love you all. Remember, this is a kind universe. The only thing real in it is love and loving relationships.